morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from across the globe. I told you my analysis would work. How about those markets cracking just as we said they would? Traders, welcome to my 2285th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Video is coming at you on a Monday night for Trading Tuesday. But remember, this is a risky game. Not everybody wins. Not every piece of analysis is going to work out correctly. So make sure that you know that. Put your stops in first and know that futures or options can really get you badly if you are in the wrong position without stops. If you know about that, let's get moving. What's going to happen on 7/20/2021? Well, let's go over what's been on the board. In my last video, I told you that there was a double top and it was going to lean on the markets, and lo and behold, it sure the hell did, right? The double top signaled or telegraphed this recent drop. Then the market reacted as expected. And nice big drop today on Monday. Same thing Friday. We did not catch Monday's drop, though, because the orders to get short didn't get filled. We watched, but that's okay. It's just getting warmed up, right? We'll catch something. So number 2 on the board is the weekly chart of the transportation average, if you ask me, is troublesome, as I've been showing you in video after video. Now, if you look at the weekly charts of the other big indices, the Dow, the S&P, NASDAQ, they're not so scary looking, but that transportation average, which is deemed the leader in some ways of U.S. indices, I don't like it, and I'll show that to you. Then I mentioned that Amazon is going to tumble and that you should get short, and boy, oh boy, did Amazon tumble, right? Down, down it went. And number 4 on the board is Bitcoin and Ethereum are next to fall. Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to do what you just seen NASDAQ and the S&P do, and I'll show you the charts on that. Now, traders, you've got to be nimble with the trading. If you are going to go short the S&P for trading on Tuesday, you've got to be nimble. There is a caution with the S&P. If short, be nimble. Why? Because we usually never get more than 3 down days in a row before an up day shows up, and we've just had 3 down days in the S&P. So, can it go 4? Of course it can. But just know that if you are short and it drops into a support zone, take your profits, because we don't usually get 4 days down in a row on the S&P. So traders, a couple of things. I just mentioned the 3 days, right? I'm going to show you that in the chart in just a moment. Second thing, OMNICAMP, baby. Please fill out those applications now for the OMNICAMP in September. It's 4 days here in Las Vegas, September 16th through the 20th. 4 or 5 days, depending upon what night you show up. You will learn the Omni the way I show you these fantastic calls in these videos. Well, I'll show you how to make even better ones that will help you get set free from not knowing where the market should go next, so you can place your orders and go out for a little while and wait for the markets to move. Would you like to learn that? That is freedom. Do you want freedom? Fill out your OMNICAMP applications now. I will go over them. Only 5 of you are going to be invited out here. Fill out the application. When I come back from the next thing I wanted to talk about, vacation, I will check out those applications and decide who I want to come out here. Now, I am leaving, traders. I've been in Vegas. I moved from New York to Vegas, moved the operation out here 14 years ago. And I've gone on vacation for 14 years. Do you know where? Back east to visit my family every single damn time. Now, I don't mind that, and my wife's family, and we love all of them, but enough's enough. I want to go on vacation, put my feet up, relax, get pampered, get drunk, whatever the hell. I just want to relax. I think I deserve it. I am stamping my feet. I refuse. I am not going to New York on this trip. I'm going to the beach. I'll see you cats in about 7 days. I'm leaving tomorrow. I cannot wait. Woo! Now, I'm going to put out a trade this evening for you. I'll give you all the profit objectives and all that great stuff that goes along with the trade. This video will certainly show you what should happen tomorrow, especially when you see the chart segment about to come up. And then, of course, I say I'm going to stay away for 7 days, and I promise I'm going to stay away for 7 days, but I can't actually promise that promise. I don't know what's going to happen. For me, after 3 days, I start walking the walls and the ceilings, and I get stir crazy, and I've got to go back to work. So maybe I'll be gone for 7 days, maybe not. I'm going to do the best I can. While I'm gone, I want you to remember something, because while you're in trades, and if you don't have me at the helm, while I'm relaxing with a drink in my hand, you've got to say this to yourselves over and over again so you don't freak out. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. And that's the truth, traders. Keep your emotions out of your decisions. They will not help, I promise you. So, I'm about to show you the chart segment and then get my butt out of here. Of course, I'll be here all through the evening watching our trades, but tomorrow I am gone. I'm so excited about that. Is there anything else I've left out? Are we good, David? Are we good to go? Can I get out of here and start my vacation?
We got to do the charts.
So, of course, I have to show them the charts. Anything else I need to speak about? No. All right, so you know what? Good luck for the next few days. Good luck trading tomorrow. Remember the 3 days down. I'll show you that right now. And with no further ado, let's go look at some charts.
OMNICAMP was full of great info and stuff that I would not learn anywhere else. What made me decide to take this course and pay the money that I paid was that I could actually lose a lot more, maybe 10 times more, not knowing all this information. And now I'm fully optimistic that I could make some losses that I had back.
Okay, traders, I showed you this chart a few days back, red Omni. I told you I was getting resistance from some nuts on the internet, and I told them, come on now, I know how to analyze, you don't. And what happened? Boom, 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 smackdown, right? We didn't get quite that far, it ended here, but look at that drop. Now, Omni's red, it wants me to sell short again on Tuesday. It wants you guys to follow me and sell short on Tuesday. But there's this. See this spot right here? 1, 2, 3. That's 4 down days. 4. That's the only time on this chart you will see that. Otherwise, you get 3. Every now and then you'll get 3. Kind of rare itself, but 4, very rare. I'm going to take the entire contract from when September started trading in the E-mini S&P till today. You've got one time it was down 4 days, one more time it was down 4 days, any other time it's only been 3. What I'm telling you is, yes, of course it could go down 4 days and Omni is red. Be nimble. You get short and it drops down here, which would be a fat profit. Take it just in case that becomes the low of the move. So that's why I'm trying to tell you to be nimble, because 3 days, yes, 4 days is pushing it. We've already had 3. But you look at the NASDAQ, and that looks different, right? One of these things is not like the other. Well, that's the one right there. Look, crack, crack. Now, usually that doesn't happen when you get here. And look at this average. Held, 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 cracked. So that's different. That says don't worry about 3 days down in the S&P, just get short. Then you've got the Russell. Now, traders, I put this chart before your eyes a few days back, and I drew that circle in with 2 question marks. You can see it in the video. And I said this is where it should go next. And here's where Russell was. And that is what happened. I mean, imagine it worked as if it was scripted. The market dropped right into that circle. Now we're even down further than the bottom of the channel and the circle. Then, you know, that double top, I showed this to you since last Sunday and said, look, it's there, you cannot avoid it. And each double top that we seen in the Dow turned out to work, every single one prior. And I said this one should work too. And so far, that seems small. This is a weekly chart. That's a lot of movement right there. 600 points in 1 day alone yesterday. A lot of movement there. So, the double top did work. Double tops create drops. Sell double tops when you see them. Transportation average on the weekly doesn't make me feel any better. Why? Well, you see this really long channel that held for a long time, and the average really held well every time it got near it. But now you've fallen through 1, 2, you are 3 weeks below that. Not only is the transportation average moving in this direction, it's starting a new channel. Look, that's a valid channel. You got a bunch of points hitting now. That is a valid channel. Right? So now we have a valid channel, and it's starting to show us it wants to work its way lower. Does it have to? Of course not. We take this one day at a time, but that's what it is showing us, and the transportation average has been the leader of this move. Now we go out to Amazon, and I told you cats, hey, let's get short Amazon. It's going to be a party. Red Omni, it's breaking back down through what used to be support, then resistance, then support again. So now that it's back down through the support, we had a Red Omni. Here's where it was, and this is what happened. So far, so good. Right? Look at that smackdown, and look, it left a gap. So that was a very, very nice Omni sniff out, if you will. And now we move out to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Traders, I don't like what I'm seeing here. I think now that we have failed so many times at this average, and it is working its way lower, I think now we start to take out the work in the book, or the stops, if you will, below that triple bottom. Now, the lowest low of the triple bottom's here, right? You still have to go under that, but I think that's what happens next. Omni doesn't seem to like Bitcoin right now. And then you've got Ethereum. Now, Ethereum had this big pennant flag, which I showed you cats in many videos, and we stayed below that average right there. And look what it's done. See how it created a channel up, been a channel down after it fell out of the big pennant flag? Well, let's take a little bit bigger look, a little bit broader look at this very same chart. And that's really what's going on. A new channel has emerged, and it is keeping the market in check on the way down. And if we wanted to draw another one of those circles, it would be here, and that's where you should end up. So that's what I'm looking at for Ethereum and Bitcoin. You've seen the charts on everything else. Don't be afraid to sell it. Just keep that 3-day rule in mind in the S&P, and make sure that if you are short and you get profit, you hop out. Traders, I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you after my holiday.